says a man in a hot air balloon realized he was lost. He reduced altitude and spotted a woman below. He descended a bit more and shouted, "Excuse me, can you help me? I promised a friend I would meet him an hour ago, but I don't know where I am." The woman below replied, "You're in a hot air balloon, hovering approximately 30 feet above the ground. You're between 40 and 41 degrees north latitude and between 59 and 60 degrees west longitude." "You must be an engineer," said the balloonist. "I am," replied the woman. "How did you know?" "Well," answered the balloonist, "everything you told me is technically correct, but I have no idea what to make of your information, and the fact is, I'm still lost. Frankly, you've not been much help at all. If anything, you've delayed my trip." The woman below responded, "You must be in management." "I am," replied the balloonist. "How did you know?" "Well," said the woman, "you don't know where you are or where you're going. You have risen to where you are due to a large quantity of hot air. You made a promise which you've no idea how to keep, and you expect people beneath you to solve your problems. The fact is, you are in exactly the same position you were before we met. But now, somehow, it's all my fault."
Wow.
So this is the kind of leader we don't want to be. I think the past few weeks where we've talked about the laws of the lid, of influence, of respect, and of buy-in, we understand that being the kind of leader that people really want to follow is when you really aspire to influence them in the right kind of way and have them respect you. So I wanted to have a little discussion now. What insight did you gain about yourself from the evaluation that we handed out last week? What insight did you gain about yourself? Anyone? Yeah, Dale?
I think that what I'm finding is that it's not so much that I don't know what to do, it's more that I'm not willing to always do it, is what I'm discovering.
It's good. So what motivates you to then start following through?
I think that it would have to be what I'm trying to accomplish. I think that I'm finding that if it's something in business related, I don't seem to be able to get a whole lot of motivation, but if it's, and the main purpose that I took this, I think, was because I wanted to be a better leader of people in situations like Bible talks and things like that and so forth. And what it's doing is it is showing me, even though kind of in the back of the mind I know these things, it is showing me where I'm weakest and where I need to improve. So I think that's what I've gained out of it, is I know where to put more effort so I will be more effective.
Okay, great. Anyone else want to share? Yeah, Kirk.
I think mine is kind of related to time and your position. I've kind of noticed, because it's not hurting me and it's not helping me. I was in the middle. But if you had asked me 2 years ago, or maybe at another job, it would be different. I think the job I'm in right now, people don't like it, don't want to buy into it. So it's kind of difficult. And it's difficult for me because I don't really buy into it, I think, for many reasons. But at this point, when people don't want to be helped, and they're like, "Thanks, guy, but no thanks," and that's your job, is to help, it gets a little muddy. And so it is something I have to talk to myself a lot about and go, how am I going to either break that barrier, or how am I going to get in there to show that maybe I have some value for them? And so I absolutely agree with this. It is an area that to me, it's an area I need help in. And I have to figure out, regardless of where I am or what I'm doing, how it can be either a strength, or how I can look at the value that I have, as he talks about, and try to get that to others.
Great. Yeah.
What I learned about myself is that I people don't follow me easily. That was one of the questions. People
Hmm.
don't follow me easily because in the past I viewed the buy-in as something kind of like low on my priority list. You know, it really wasn't high. But after reading the chapters, I found that it is important. You know, if someone don't follow me, I said, oh, well, go to the next person. You know, that's fine. I never really put in the effort, you know, to make that a priority. So
Great.
what I've learned is I need to really put more priority on the buy-in, because that's most important if you intend to be successful in leadership.
Great.
And I'm speaking about my own personal business as well.